Hello, everyone. Welcome to Lesson 3, Miss T's T-shirt, Miss T's Shop Manager. In Lesson 3, I'm going to show you guys how to do an invoice, how simple it is, how to use your invoice form. The first thing you want to do, and once you come in, open up your quoter, um, all of this information should be changed. If you'd like to add your own custom logo, you can do so by going up to the top, open that up. Right here where it says insert, go to pictures, click picture, and then add in a picture from the file. And that way you'll have your own logo there. Okay, so let's go through. If I want to give a quote, I can click here on this button and change that from invoice to quote. I can save a job, or I can save a quote as a quote, or I can create a job order for it. If I want to save it as a quote, I'll click on Save as Quote and it'll go to my quoting folder. If I want to save it as a job order, it'll create the job order and put it over where my job orders are supposed to be, and then I can go and see where I am along in that order view, all of my orders there. But if you have a customer and you want to add in a customer, you're just going to click in here, click add new customer, put in their information. Once you put in their information, let's just add test company, test phone number, and in all this information, um, email. You can put in an address if you want to. You can put in whether it's a retail, contract, or nonprofit customer. And you can put any type of notes here that you want to put. You can put in their tax ID if you have that. Click Add Customer. And then we're going to close that form. So I can go here and I can either type in test company or I can pull it up. That'll put their information here. Once that information is here, now we're ready to add our first product. I want to use the Gildan 500. So I'm going to type in G500. That's an easy one. That will show me, and sometimes it takes it a minute to calculate. So let me put that in again. I've got my um, recorder on. This will show me any product that comes up with G500 on it. Ideally, I can also go in, I can type in ladies. Once you get your quota, once you type it in, click over off on the page so that it'll start to activating it. And then click this little drop down menu. Any shirt that's a lady's shirt will pop up. Okay, once you go in and you find the one that you want, this style number is the style number that you're going to put under style. Now you can edit your salespeople, shipping, and all of that from here. And you can go in where at the bottom where it says customer data, and you can edit that. So here's your estimated completion date, which will change as you put in the printing time at the bottom. But we're going to go in, we're going to put in style number, and I'm going to put in that style number up there, 75045. I'm going to hit enter. Sometimes that product, when you first start using the calculator, it will not come up. So what you're going to do to activate it is click on it, hit that drop down, and click it in the menu, and it'll come up. As you start to use your program, you won't have that problem anymore. Type in the color of shirt that you want or select it from the drop down. You can select it here from the drop down. Over here you will see the price of the shirt. Enter in how many shirts you need. Now, you enter in 2x to 3x or 4x, that will automatically put an upcharge there. And you'll see this upcharge here that's set in my calculator for $3. I'll go in. If I want to add in more products, I'll add in more products. If I don't, I can close these little buttons here over to the side, or I can hit the plus symbol and that'll add more products. Now I want to decide what type of printing I want to do. If I want to go down and I want to screen print something, this also has the total cost of the product here. I can go down and I can want to screen print. Go in and I want to screen print something. I'm going to go in here and select screen printing. I can deselect screen printing and that will hide the screen printing option. On any of these buttons, I can hide them or I can show them. I want to screen print this garment. I'm going to just select the number of shirts that I want. I'm sorry, the number of ink colors on the front, number of ink colors on the back, and I can type it in or select it. It will give me the total printing cost per piece that I've already set up. Now, if I want to do an ink change, I can select an ink change here. I'm going to change the ink one time. Here's my screen fee. Set up the job for 3 screens. It's $70. This is the printing cost. Cost of color change, 20 bucks. That cost is right here. You can change that to $5, $10. You can make it free. It's up to you. Any additional charges that you want to charge are right here for those flashes and everything. Let's say that item happens to be a tri-blend and I charge 50 cents more to print on tri-blends. It'll automatically calculate that up. So that's what that's for. This is for if your customer wants a vintage print or normal print. I do that because a lot of times people come in, they don't want to pay for that print flash print. So if I'm printing black shirts with white ink and I'm only charging you as one color, I'll leave that vintage print checked. If I'm going to do, and that lets me know that they didn't pay for a flash. If I know that I'm going to do, if I'm doing black shirts with white ink and they want print flash print, or let's say not really black shirts with white ink, I'm doing a black shirt and I've got 3 or 4 colors and it needs an underbase, or it needs, any color, let's say it's red on black and it needs an underbase, I'm going to charge as 2 screens. And that once I charge that as 2 screens, that's my underbase screen that's in there, and it's going to charge for that extra printing cost. So then I would go over, if I don't want this here, it tells me what to do. If I just hit shift, I can hit X in this box and that will change that red. So the X is what changes it. Anything else you put in there is going to just leave it gray and empty. So go ahead, I've got my total for that. If I had any digital printing options that I wanted to do, I could add those there. 1 color vinyl. And there's my price and my quantity, and I would add that in, but I don't. So I can hide this to save paper. I always hide stuff. If I've got other products that I sell, you can add those there. This would be where you put the business cards and all of that stuff. If I don't, then I'll go in and I won't put anything. So this is not going to populate anything until I put a quantity in here. Okay. If I don't need to use that, I'm going to click other. I'm going to hide that. So I'm going to go ahead and go down. Here's my sales tax. In Texas, we charge sales tax. So anywhere, you notice that anywhere that it's green, that means that there's a button there where you can drop down. So if it's for a school, I can go on here and put tax exempt school. It'll take off the sales tax. Same thing with rush fees and all of that stuff. Now, if I put 7 days ready, it's not going to charge them a rush fee. And at the top up here, this date is going to populate and give me a date, which is going to be 7 days from today, which is going to be 7 full days. So it would be on the 8th. Today is the 31st. Talking 7 business days. So they'll be able to pick up actually on that 8th day. That way your customers don't have any questions. You don't have to worry about them calling you. And if they call you, tell them to look at their date. And then you've also got your notes here that you can change that if you want to. Let's go ahead and go back down. We've got a processing fee. You can charge or you can't charge. You've got your art designs here. Any where that you put art fees in there, that's where that's going to populate, and then you've got your total. There is no place for shipping, not a drop down for shipping. You add in your own shipping charges. You could put ground flat rate, and just you can just type that in there. So once I'm done with this, I'm going to hit create a job order. It's going to create the job order and save that as a PDF file, and it is saved in the C drive in the um, invoicing folder. I have my calculator on, so it takes a minute. You'll see all kinds of crazy stuff going on. Just wait a minute and it'll open back up. It normally does a little bit faster than this. That's the first time using this one. So there we go. Now the job order has been created and it has been saved. I can email it to the customer. I can go here and view the job orders. This job order is now here. So the job order called Test Company, and it's here. Now, we've got an issue right here, and you'll have to go in and manually put in, change this date here until I figure out what's going on with that. Put your date in that the customer is supposed to pick up the job order. And I'll do a patch on that and fix that. It's actually fixed in the version in another version, and I didn't realize it was still messed up in this one. So you'll go in shirts ordered or the shirts ordered. I can hit no. If I hit no, it turns it red. The artwork complete, I can say yes. Is the art approved? It's in progress because I've already sent over an email to the lady. So now I'm just waiting. Okay, once I fill all of this up and it's green and I'm done, I can come over here, enter any number from 1 to 9 when the job is complete. I'm going to enter a 1. I'm going to change it to a check mark and it's going to gray it out. If you see it's grayed out, that means that the job is done. Now, let's say that if this job was due today, I need to go in and fix this area because something's not right here. For some reason, this is not showing as a job being due today. Oh gosh. So I'm going to have to go in and track all of this down and do a patch on this and get this fixed. Because for some reason, you don't have a job due today. Let's see if the other one is working. If I make this at 12/12/2017. Yeah, that's not working. Put it here. Okay. I think it's this row. From this row down will probably work. Let's see if I do 12/31, 2017. Okay, so don't put anything in row 13, basically, is what it is. I think I didn't start my formulas until after that, but you guys get the idea, okay? So that is pretty much, that's lesson 3. Oh, also, so you need to go in and you've already done your job and you want to look up your invoices. You can go here and you can look up that invoice that we created. And here it is, called Test Company. I'm not sure which one because I've done 2. So it's Test Company. You've got the PDF. I can email this PDF to my customer. And this is what the PDF looks like. It's just the sheet. So that is the PDF. And I can email that over to the customer for payment or print that out. That is lesson 3.